So a while ago, I did do this video, like, a couple of years ago, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to bring it back in some capacity or another. And what am I talking about? Well, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about, basically what the whole thing of this video is, talking about, like, it's time to let Zilla be part of the family. It's time to finally acknowledge that Zilla is part of the family. See this guy right here? This was the figure I was talking about, my Godzilla Bandai Movie Monster collection that was coming. And yeah, looks pretty good. I will say there's a lot of gray, and the plain on the blue is good. I do wish there was some articulation on the head. For what it's worth, though, it is pretty cool. It is more aligned with his Final Wars look. So, but yeah. Also, the figure is kind of small. Like, when I opened it, I was like, huh, that's diminutive. But compared to the other, like, Bandai Movie Monster Godzilla figures, it actually sizes up well. Kind of like how I wish Destroya did. Anyway. Yeah. So there you go. So, we're going to be talking about this guy. So, what is, obviously, Zilla has been I guess you could call him the black sheep of the family for the longest time. That's the best way to describe him, is that he has been the black sheep of the family for a long time. I mean, when you say Godzilla 1998, the first thing that comes to most people's mind is, that's not my Godzilla. That's not how Godzilla should be. It's not that. Godzilla 98 is a shit movie. And let me correct let me argue a point. It's a terrible Godzilla movie. I think we can all agree, if Godzilla 98 wasn't called Godzilla, if it was called, like, another monster, or even a remake of The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, which it kind of feels more like, if I'm being honest, if it was called even a remake of The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, I think we could all agree this would have been a great creature feature. Horrible human characters aside, holy shit. And I will admit, there's a certain point I like in Godzilla, and then I stop liking it. That opening scene of the Zilla attacking the oil tanker, and then the build up to him, the whole build up to that monster, and even the initial attack on New York is pretty solid. Is like pretty solid kaiju work. It's everything else after that point that's just Jesus. Baby Godzillas, what have you. And I will say this: it's really cool to see that Toho took this monster, and even though they just wanted to use it for a gag scene to have the real Godzilla kill him, it is kind of cool that they were just like, they bought the rights, cut out, and made him an official kaiju in their universe that they could use. Or even still, more importantly, for IDW to use. I think and that's the thing, is that I feel like it's been far too long. If you still have a hate for this monster, I don't know what to tell you. Godzilla 98's a horrible movie. But it's a really good creature feature movie to a point. And yeah, it almost destroyed any chance of Godzilla coming to America again, but still, we dodged that bullet. Anyway, that's the thing I'm trying to convey, is that I think it's time we finally let go of the hate and accept the guy, not as a Godzilla, but as a kaiju of his own, or unless you still want to consider him a Godzilla, just in the Godzilla universe. Let's talk about some positives real quick. Obviously, the major one is... I'm so professional on this channel, I swear. I swear I know what I'm doing half the damn time. We can all thank Godzilla 98 for this. The Godzilla animated series. A really solid animated show that was kind of a giant apology letter for what we had in the movie. And definitely what we actually wanted from it. So, there's that. Then you had since it was under Toho, Zilla was part of IDW. Zilla hasn't really gotten a lot, but where he really shined was in Rulers of Earth. In a proper fight with him and Godzilla, that was actually pretty awesome. That was a pretty awesome fight between him and Godzilla in Hawaii in issue 2. And then Zilla would make appearances, and I love there's a little gag where Zilla's like testing out coming to Monster Island, and one of the scientists is like, you know, why doesn't he join the, like, why doesn't he finally come on the island? And another person goes, maybe he just hasn't been accepted yet. And I'm like, I see what you're doing there, very clever. And now Zilla hasn't really made a major impact, but it would be cool to see him, you know, make more than cameo appearances in future Godzilla comics. Maybe even I wouldn't say give him a spin-off or anything, but definitely give him more of an appearance. There are a lot of monsters that I feel like haven't really gotten, and this is more, and it's not a dig on IDW, but I do wish they would use more Godzilla more of the kaiju in their repertoire. Like, since Rulers of Earth, I have not seen Gamera and Sanda. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't seen the Gargantuas since Rulers of Earth. I have heard nothing from them. I was genuinely shocked when Udaka showed up in the pirate story. But I digress. So, I do think that there is now, and I have seen fan animation recently of Zilla as well as Komodo Thrax from the animated series actually making a modded appearance in Godzilla Save the Earth Melee. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was a really solid. I thought that was really fun. Also, the cover for We're All to Blame, that brought up some nostalgia for me. I'm not gonna lie, that was some serious nostalgia. So you know, there is that. But I just think it's just time, you know? I just finally think it's time for us to just finally let Zilla be part of the family. I'm not saying, like, invite him to the cookout or whatever, but, like, I think it's time we let that go. We let the hate go. Is the movie bad? It's a bad Godzilla movie, not a bad creature feature movie. To an extent. But, yeah... It's kind of like, it's been over, like, it's been almost 30 years, guys, also. Like, that's the other thing, is, like, it's been over 30 years. Can we just let it go? It's kind of like, if you still vehemently hate Teen Titans Go, I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's, like, Teen Titans Go is just there, and it's not actually... Yeah, Zilla is the Teen Titans Go of the Godzilla fandom. That's the best way... That's actually, like, a smart way to, like, kind of put it together. Is that... He's been there, he's hung around, and if you still think about how angry you get about him, after how many years, I don't know what to tell you. There is some good there, and Teen Titans Go, there are some legitimately funny episodes and dialogue. Is it a good show? No. But it has its moments, and so does Zilla. Zilla has his moments, too. That's what I'm trying to, like, convey here, is that I think it's just time to let him be part of the family. I think it's just finally time to accept Zilla, and I have seen this, like, little resurgence of Zilla slowly becoming part of the Godzilla fandom a little more and more. I guarantee you by, like, in maybe 2028, like the 30th anniversary of Godzilla 98, I'm sure they'll do, like, Toho will do something, or something of that degree, and they'll probably like, people will do, like, the Godzilla fandom at the very least will do stuff to celebrate Zilla, and, like, do something as, like, an apology note for this guy. Anyway, so that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Zilla? Do you think he should still be the black sheep and the outcast, or do you think it's time to invite him to the family? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.